Hey guys, Zach here, coming at you with another video. So firstly, I would like to say, I love my Luigi's Mansion collection. I am very proud of it. If you guys own anything that I have, let me know down in the comments down below. I would love to know if there's any other crazy Luigi's Mansion fans like there are of me. I mean, you guys show it in every single video that I upload about Luigi's Mansion. But this video is devoted to you guys who really like all the Luigi's Mansion collectibles I own. Because I do get quite a few comments asking about, where did you get that? How did you get that? And today, I'm going to be going through my whole entire collection and talking about every single Luigi's Mansion item that I own. Whether it be official, non-official, it'll all be there. So, without any further ado, let's get started.
ZakPak, he's always there for you. ZakPak, only on YouTube. ZakPak, what will he do next? ZakPak, let's find out, 'cause it's on with the show.
So let's start off, of course, with my original copy of Luigi's Mansion. And I do own it. It is complete, except the game is obviously playing right here for you guys. Now, this isn't my original copy for when I was a child or anything, because my copy, you know, just like everything else, it broke because of how stupid I was as a kid. But this is my now collector's copy of the game. And obviously, you guys know how big of a fan of this game I am. I don't remember exactly where I got this particular copy. I want to say that I got it at some sort of like, because I don't think I got it at a convention. I think I might have gotten it maybe in a trade, or like some sort of deal I've done in the past. I don't remember, but nevertheless, this is my copy of Luigi's Mansion, my personal play every day, well not every day, but play it a decent amount copy that I own. So that's my copy of Luigi's Mansion. But wait, there's more. I got two other copies of Luigi's Mansion. This one is a copy that I had before I got this one. It just made way, it just bit the dust. I don't know where I got this one either, and I don't believe it's my childhood copy, because I don't believe my childhood copy was Player's Choice. And this one's not complete. But I think I decided to keep it around, just, you know, because since I'm such a huge Luigi's Mansion fan, it'd be cool to have a second copy of the game in my collection. But of course, I have a third as well. But this one's different. This one is the PAL region version of Luigi's Mansion. Not complete, unfortunately. I would love to one day get the manual to this. But, the main reason I have this is because the PAL version of Luigi's Mansion is actually different than the American one that we all know and love. You know, as most people know, the Hidden Mansion mode in the PAL version is a lot better because of the fact that, because obviously the PAL version came out later than the American version. So after the American version came out, one of the main complaints was that there wasn't much replayability because the Hidden Mansion mode really didn't have much to offer. So when they released the PAL version, they wanted to change it up. They made the mansion mirrored, they made it darker, they put different ghosts in each room, and that wasn't reflected in America until the 3DS version, which I'll get to later. So nevertheless, Luigi's Mansion PAL version for the Nintendo GameCube. I'm probably going to get a modded GameCube someday, and hopefully once I do that, I'll be able to give this a play. Maybe I'll do a playthrough of the Hidden Mansion mode for the channel someday, so let me know if you guys want to see that. Here I have my copy of Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, the sequel to Luigi's Mansion. This also comes complete. I have all the AR cards in here as well. And the game is actually in my 3DS because I've actually been giving the game another playthrough to see if my opinions have really changed on it. And so far, I've basically done the first mansion, and they really haven't. Like, the first mansion wasn't, well, maybe besides the fifth mansion, the first mansion was my favorite one, and I'm really struggling to get through it, because, like, in the first mission alone, EGAD calls you, like, 15 times, and I don't even think that's an exaggeration. But anyways, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, this is my original copy that I got, all those years ago, back in 2013, and I got it with the Pikachu Limited Edition 3DS, because I had an issue where I lost my old 3DS, so I got a Pikachu 3DS XL, and this along with it, because I believe they came out on the same day. So, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, not the biggest fan, but I do appreciate it in its own way, because there's a lot of people who like the second game, and I can see the charm in the game. It's just after playing the first one my whole life, this one didn't really cut it for me. And I also have a second cart only of this game, but I just have the cart. I don't have the case or manual or anything, so there's that. And the last of the games I'm going to show off here is Luigi's Mansion, the remake on the Nintendo 3DS. No, it doesn't come with a manual. It's viewing the game manual, the paper-friendly route. But this is a great take on the original Luigi's Mansion. There are some complaints I have about it, of course, mainly being the controls. I mean, really, the controls are just the main thing wrong with it, which would have been alleviated if it was on the Switch, but we all know how I feel about that. So yeah, Luigi's Mansion for the Nintendo 3DS. Like I said, this is also, or I didn't say it, but this I also got on release day, which was back in October, so it's really not that long ago. Or actually, I didn't get it on release day because Walmart was stupid and they didn't ship it out because apparently they had trouble like authorizing my credit card, which had like literally it only cost like I think $3 because I used a gift card, but that's beyond the point. Anyways, Luigi's Mansion for the Nintendo 3DS. Good game, but would have done much better on the Switch. So let me point out this stuff before I forget. Right here is a Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon poster, which came in this. The Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon strategy guide. Now, funny enough, you know, most people would think that I picked this up for collector's purposes, but I actually didn't. I actually picked this up so that I would find out where all the gems and all the booze were. Yeah, so it came with the cool poster, which is hung up right there. Since it's been folded up for so long, it's got those crease marks, but it's okay. But nevertheless, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, the strategy guide, and the poster. I don't know if this specifically counts as Luigi's Mansion merchandise, but I'm going to count it anyways. Right there, as you can see, is my Luigi screaming picture, and it's all framed and nice because, as you can hopefully see, actually I'll take it off the wall and show you guys, if I can get it off the wall. Okay, it doesn't want to come off the wall, but it is my autographed picture of Luigi that I got from Charles Martinet at Retro Game Con back in November, and honestly, it's like people like at the convention, I was with Retro Gaming Club. They're like, "Oh, he's charging $40 for an autograph." But I mean, you know, I wouldn't have done it if Luigi's Mansion was my favorite game of all time, and he had the Luigi's Mansion picture there, so it's like I kind of had to do it, especially to add to my Luigi's Mansion collection. So yeah, the Luigi's Mansion autograph picture, I'm still happy about it. So next up, I have this. I have one more of these, but I don't know where it went, but it is different. These are Luigi's Mansion Nintendo Power advertisements. They're basically pages right from Nintendo Power. And of course, if I got the Nintendo Powers with these Luigi's Mansion pages, I wouldn't personally rip them out. So I think these were like $5 each or Too Many Games a couple years ago. But the really cool thing is that they had some of the beta elements still in. I won't be able to really show you, but they have the Game Boy Horror, where it's like the first-person camera view thing, so that's still in there. So it's really cool to see some of the beta elements in the advertisement for the game. Like I said, I don't know where the other one is, because I do have another one and it is different. But nevertheless, really cool to have. Alright, so let's move on to some of the more interesting items in my collection. I have these two Luigi's Mansion plushies. Now, one is official and one isn't. This one is the official one, and I'll tell you how you'll be able to tell in a second. But this is the official Luigi's Mansion 2 Luigi figure. It's really, really cool. I got nothing else to say. I love this figure. I love this plushie. It looks really, really cool, and it's definitely a great one to add to my Luigi's Mansion collection. And then this one is the unofficial one. And the main reason you could tell, actually let me grab the other one again. You can see on the Poltergust 3, or on the Poltergust 5000, on the back there's like a fluorescent green bulb. This one is just a felt green thing that could probably easily pop off. And you can tell the quality is a little different. Like you can tell Luigi's face looks more scrunched up in this one than in this one. And Luigi's head is overall actually bigger, and the hat is actually brighter. So you can really see the differences between the two plushes and the quality. But, nevertheless, still two very good figures, or, I keep saying figures, two very good plushies, and no, I do not have the Polterpup plush, because that's the other one in this series. There's these two, and then there's Polterpup. I do not have Polterpup, mainly because I don't really care for Polterpup that much, but maybe if I really like Luigi's Mansion 3, where Polterpup will return, maybe I'll end up getting the Polterpup plush. Alright, so now we're moving into the more interesting things here. Now this was a handmade plush made for me. This is obviously a gold ghost plushie. A few people have asked me about him actually. I actually had him done on Etsy, I think, or was it Fiverr? It was one of those websites where like you can get people to do things for you. And he made me this plush. Actually, no, it's Fiverr. I remember because I wanted him to make me another one, but unfortunately he doesn't do them anymore. He doesn't do the custom plushies anymore. So as far as I know, this is the only gold ghost from Luigi's Mansion plush in existence, and I love this guy so much. And you know, the fact that he was homemade, like someone took the time to make this, you know, that's like, this is like one of the most sentimental things I have. Mainly because, like I said, it wasn't just made in a factory by, you know, cheaply paid labor workers. This was a person who I personally paid, you know, a little bit of money. I think it was like 25 bucks. It was just still a good price for like a handmade item, you know. I think he did a great job, or she. I don't really remember if it was a he or she, but nevertheless, they did a great job, and I was very happy to pay like $25, $28 for this plush. Alright, so I'm going into the Japanese figures now, which hopefully you saw the review I had for these figures last week. If you didn't see the review, make sure to go and watch it. I'll talk a little more in depth about them in the review. But this is the Luigi one. I don't know how well you're going to see it. I can't see the preview screen, so hopefully you're seeing it well. If not, then I'll try to get some close-up shots, and that goes with everything in this video. But this is the Luigi figure. I got him about 4 years ago, 4 to 5 years ago. I think it was like 2014, 2015, somewhere in that time zone. And I got him off of Amazon, I believe, and he came in his box. He came new in box. But I wanted to display him as he is, a statue. You know, because in the box, like, he was like this, and like the base is sideways, like, it wouldn't have looked pretty. So I was like, screw it, take him out of the box and put him up on a shelf. And I know collectors are going to be like, oh my god, he took the toy out of the box. I don't care. I really don't care. So, Luigi's Mansion, Luigi, beautiful figure. I absolutely love it. Next up is the Toad one. It's Toad. I don't know what more I can really tell you. Him I got on eBay for $60, which is not, you know, it's about what he goes for. Same with the next figure as well. And yeah, not as cool as the Luigi figure in my opinion because it's Toad, but still a cool figure nevertheless. Lastly, for the Japanese figures, we got King Boo. He is also a really cool figure. He's definitely my favorite of the three. You know, just because I love the design of King Boo. He personally, you know, he's a great character. You know, greatly designed. I hate how they don't use this design in the Mario games mostly. Like, he only has this look for Luigi's Mansion. Like, if you play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, he looks like a regular Boo, but with a crown. Like, you know, it's stupid. He has a unique, distinct look, and I love that. So, great figure. I also paid $60 for him on eBay. Yeah, great figure to have if you can find him. Very hard to find figures. All of them, like I said, all three of them, very hard to find. But if you find them and you have the money, it is well worth your while. And then lastly, but surely not least, we have here the Joyride Studios. Oh, his tube fell out. We have the Joyride Studios Luigi's Mansion little statuette set. So obviously what you get here is Luigi with his Poltergust 3000. You get one of the blue twirlers, you get a rug base, and you get the little sign that says Luigi's Mansion on it. And, you know, like, I think I got this for like $90, which is honestly not too bad for this figure. You usually see this figure go for near 110, 120, complete in box even more. This one I did not get complete in box, but even if I did get a complete in box, I probably would have opened it. You know, because this one is less rare than those, but more expensive. I think mostly because this one's a lot more collectible. This one, you know, like, you know, more people collect this one. But I don't know. I love those Japanese Luigi's Mansion figures, but I think this one has to be my favorite item in my collection. I've honestly wanted this figure. I got it 2 summers ago. And, you know, it was one of those things that when I got it, I was so excited because this is one of those items that I've been looking for my entire life. You know, I always seen them on eBay when I was a kid, but obviously, you know, this was before I had a job, so I didn't want to ask my dad or mom $100 for a figure. So now that I'm an adult and working, I actually saved up that money and got myself it. I spoiled myself. And honestly, I have no regrets because, you know, mine is a few little nicks. It's in amazing condition. Everything is there. That was my most key important part about it, is that I wanted everything there. And sure enough, everything. The tube, the nozzle, the poltergust, Luigi, the ghost, the sign, both arms, everything is there. And this remains, to this day, my favorite item in my Luigi's Mansion collection. So with that, you guys, that is my entire Luigi's Mansion collection. You know, like, you know, it seems small for, like, collections, per se, but with something this niche, it's actually quite a few things. The most notable things that I'm missing from my Luigi's Mansion collection, like I said, the Polterpup plush, I mentioned that I'm missing that. The Club Nintendo statue figure for Luigi's Mansion 2, which is actually funny because I remember back in my early YouTube days, like I think it was like 2013, when it was the year of Luigi, and that figure went up on Club Nintendo and it was very limited. I literally made videos asking for Club Nintendo points so that I could get that figure, and obviously I never did. But you know, it's so expensive online. It's one of those things where it's like, you know, that looks cool. You know, that legitimately looks cool, but the Luigi Mansion 2 statuette thing, I can hold off on that. And other than that, I think those limited Luigi's Mansion flashlights, I think those are also something that I don't have. I mean, obviously I know that I don't have them, but I know they're not like a huge thing. Like, they're pretty rare. But they're flashlights, I really don't care that much. Like, they don't display as well as these figures, per se. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully, if you watch this video, obviously you have the same love for Luigi's Mansion that I do. I have a lot of Luigi's Mansion content coming up, especially with E3 rolling around. I'm going to be doing a video where I talk about what they need to talk about with Luigi's Mansion 3 and all that stuff. I might do the same with Animal Crossing. I might do some research to see what Animal Crossing fans want. And I might do a video about Animal Crossing if you guys are interested in that. Yeah, so like I said, let me know down in the comments down below what Luigi's Mansion items that I have here. What do you have? What do you want? All that kind of stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video.